What's up, everybody? TexasCast&Blast is back with another review. This time, this one's going to be a little different. So, as you know, I buy a lot from Royal Tiger Imports, and I picked up one of the B grade Steyr M95 rifles from the website, and I was first worried. I wasn't really worried. I just got this as a project gun, but I thought I was going to have to put a lot of work in it. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty, pretty banged up too. There's a pretty large crack that starts here and goes up until here. But I thought it was going to be missing parts and stuff like that, like something that I was going to have to put time in. So far, the only thing I can find is the little lever sight, the little adjuster. Honestly, I'm not worried about that because I got these guns sighted in with their 500 sight, so no big deal there. As you can tell, pretty grimy, pretty dirty, but this review is going to be here and then. I'm going to be showing y'all my process on how I clean these rifles, how I get these things pretty decently good looking, in my opinion. Like, I get them in the condition to where I can take them hunting. I clean the stocks up, I put a little protective layer on there. But yeah, we'll get the stock off and I'll show you the process on how I clean up these rifles, and hope y'all enjoy. Alright, back out here with all the metal off it. Wood's pretty light. There's a obvious crack that goes all the way up, but I can fix that up no problemo. Really dirty, as you can tell, which that's what you expect from Ethiopian cash. So no major cracks that I can tell. Stock, like I said, really dirty. Now here's something interesting. And here I noticed it was pretty tight, but I don't know what it is. Like, old leather was mashed in there. It's all oily and sticky as hell in there. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty good. There's an old serial number. Hopefully we'll be able to get that going. Pretty gunky internally. The metal, I'll show you in a little bit, is pretty cruddy, but there's a lot of bluing underneath the wood. So I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, then we'll start cleaning on the wood stock. Alright, so here's the main metal parts. The bolt's in pretty darn good condition. Pretty strong. Nothing's missing from there, which again, I'm surprised. B grade. The only thing that was missing is the sight. So this side's pretty rusty, but this side ain't too bad. Now here's the barrel in action. I haven't tested if it screws off yet, so we'll see about that. Honestly, it looks in pretty good condition, so I'm hoping it doesn't screw off. I haven't looked down the bore yet. We'll do that. Like I said, the only thing that's missing is just the slider. The slider's the only thing that's missing off this rifle, which is pretty good so far for B grade. Alright, we got the stock all cleaned off, all that old junky junk. As you can tell, handguard's got a pretty good crack right there and right there, but the rest of it seems pretty good. I can fix that easy, no problem. No cracks in the wrist. Yep, yeah, cleaned up really nicely. That little piece of old whatever leather or some junky junk, I'm probably just gonna have to cut out. But yeah, cleaned up real nice. So my method of cleaning is pretty simple. It's just a hot tub of water. Don't get it boiling, but just get it where it's steaming. And this crud cutter, it works amazingly on the wood stocks. It's a mineral base, not a chemical base, and I've used it starting from the first rifle that I ever got from Royal Tiger Imports. But yeah, works amazingly. Now we're gonna let this thing dry a little bit longer and we'll put some oil on it. Alright, next day, all the main important metal parts are pretty cleaned up. Bolt turned out really nice. Magazine system, pretty good. All I did was use bow stall, steel wool, and a few brushes. Barrel has a fair amount of bluing left on it from underneath the stock. Turned out pretty good. It's a Steyr made, no production date. Unfortunately, it was like scrubbed, I guess. A few markings right there though. By the looks of the bore, I thought that was going to be pretty good, but there's decent rifling all the way up till about either here or here. So it's going to be an okay shooter. But yeah. Alright y'all, here's the finished product. Got the stock all looking nice, metal all cleaned up. Yep. Looking pretty nice. Got some serial or some stock number right there. Yep, just clean up real nice. So the method that I use for cleaning the wood stock is, as you can tell, I clean in the bathtub with some crud cutter. Then I let it dry for a good, I would say 3 hours. Then I apply just some normal wood stain. This literally says gun stock and it turns out pretty good. And I let that dry for a little bit in a heated room. As long as air is constantly moving and there's heat, dry heat, it'll go pretty quick. Then I apply this, about 3 layers total. I only use 1 layer every, I would say, any till you feel it's dry. As long as you feel it's dry, you should then apply your next coating. But yeah, I only use 3 because it's perfect for it. 3 is just a good, safe number for it. Alright y'all, here it is with a finished product. Honestly, I'm really happy with the outcome of this rifle. Definitely worth the $200 that I spent on it. And yeah, so this is not exactly what you're going to get from Royal Tiger Imports. I've seen guys come with missing extractors, missing safety, stuff like that. Luckily for me, it's just this piece. But like I said, I got these rifles with the reloads that I make from shooting with the 500 sight from 50 to 100 yards. So I'm pretty much good there. The only problem with this rifle, I would say, that bugs me is the condition on the bore. It looks pretty rough, only from what I can tell. Honestly, you don't know the condition no matter how many times you scrub it until you actually shoot it, getting all that old rust, crud, whatever it is in these bores. Because whatever it is cakes the hell out of these things, and you just don't know till you shoot it. Oh, I don't know if y'all saw, but the handguard crack repaired. Looks pretty good. But yeah, look, this action right here was pretty gunky. Actually, the bolt came out when I first racked it back, but now smooth as hell. Unfortunately, there are no numbers on the bolt that I can see, so I can't tell if it's matching. The receiver has a 4-digit number, while there is no numbers on the barrel, so I won't be able to tell. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this was just mixed match, how they always do it. I'm going to take it out, do some shooting, see what I can get out of it. I'm also going to be shooting some other rifles, see what my reloads do for them. And hope you enjoy this video, hope you learned something from it, hope you got an idea of how you want to clean rifles, how do you want to do what you want, because your rifle, your money. Anyways, Y'all take care. Have a good day.